In today's video we're having a look at the Dovoh H3-360G. It's a 3-plane green laser level. I've been sent this one through by Dovoh. I've been asked to compare it against the Bosch GLL 380CG, which is also a green 3-plane laser level. Let's have a look what we get in the box. The Dovoh H3-360G comes in a nice plastic box which is nice and sturdy with a foam insert. It comes with some green glasses to wear, a green target that you can place up on items, battery charger, 2 batteries, USB cable and plug, a remote control if you're not near the unit or you're up high on a scaffold, and a magnetised bracket. We'll go through all these items individually, and then you also get the nice Dovoh H3-360G. This has 3 planes of level, and the Dovoh can also be used with my Bosch LR7 receiver. Dovoh also make their own receiver as well for this unit. If we first have a look at the green target, it has a hanging hole at the top, and it also has a magnet on the bottom, so you can magnetise it up and it will stay there. And it also has a foot that you can put out and just have it on the ground. The bracket itself has been well thought out. It has a couple of screw down clamps at the top that you can put it into a girder and clamp it in place. It has a hole in the back so you can hang it on a hook, and it also has a 5/8 adapter on it so you can put it onto a tripod. On the unit itself, you can put the unit on top of here and use this wheel. It's got a locking mechanism on the side, and you can adjust it up and down. When you have your desired height, you can then lock off the locking mechanism to hold it in place. It also comes with magnets on the back, so we can open up the back and stick it onto a metal girder. With the unit powered on, the remote control is very handy. If you're up a ladder or on the other side of a job site, you can turn on and off the horizontal line, front vertical, side vertical, or have both verticals on. If you have no lines on at all, this unit will power down after about 3 minutes. But it's helpful if you're working somewhere and your eyesight is exactly the same height as the laser, you can turn it off temporarily. To turn the unit on, we can long press the power button, which turns on the top laser. We can also then manually turn on the side lasers using the V button, and also turn off the top laser using the H button. In this setting, with it just turned on, the laser will actually go to whatever angle you have the laser set to. If we want to do self-leveling, we unlock the button down here. Now this unit is in self-leveling mode. If it beeps, it means you're over 4 degrees of correction. If we put a big washer underneath it, this now lifts it out of level, but the self-leveling still works perfectly. And it also self-levels on all 3 axes. When you've got it unlocked, you don't really want to be bumping it around too much, so do be gentle with it. When the unit is locked and turned off, the unit has a core wrapping of dual cushioning rubber around the whole middle section. This allows it to be dropped and it will still be fine. The Dovoh laser also works if you're working outside You can use either the Bosch LR7 or Dovoh make their own receiver as well, and this allows you to go out to approximately 120 meters with the unit. This is very helpful when you can't see the line. If we have a look at the difference between the two lines, the bottom one is the Dovoh and the top one is the Bosch. The Bosch line is very slightly thinner at close distances, and the Dovoh is brighter when it's close to the unit. If you're using it at approximately 20 meters away, the Bosch laser line is actually slightly brighter than the Dovoh, but they are both approximately the same thickness at 20 meters. And when we look at them at 100 meters away, both of them have a line thickness of approximately the thickness of your finger, but both of them can quite happily be seen by the naked eye in the dark. I've got both green lasers set up approximately 100 meters away, and on the netting here, the bottom one is the Bosch one that is flashing. The size of the laser line at this distance is approximately a finger's width, but I can see both of them clearly, and the sun is just starting to come up. At approximately 20 meters away, the Bosch one is definitely brighter, and you can see it more clearly. But at 100 meters, I would say they're both the same brightness. If we run through the specifications between the two units, both of them have class 2 lasers. The Dovoh has a 520 nm diode and the Bosch has a 540 nm diode. This one in the specifications for inside work is registered at 20 meters and the Bosch is 30 meters. The Dovoh is 122 meters using the receiver, and the Bosch is 120 meters using the receiver. Both of them are plus or minus 2 millimeters at 10 meters, and both of them have the ability of doing self-leveling to plus or minus 4 degrees. The Bosch uses the Bosch 12 volt battery system, and the Dovoh uses a 7.4 volt 2600 milliamp batteries, of which you get a spare in the box. Both of them have a 1/4 inch and a 5/8 thread on the bottom of them, and they are both weatherproof to IP54 rating. The Dovoh has one advantage over itself, is that if you drop it while it's on, it actually has a core that is wrapped in dual cushioning rubber. On the battery cover, it has a nice rubber seal around it, and it also has a spacer to keep the battery in place. So when you close the door, it's all nicely sealed. It has rubber bumpers around it. On the side, it has a USB-C socket, and if you purchase the Anchor battery that I've spoken about in my previous videos for my soldering gun, we can then use that to actually power up this unit. This unit's now running off of the external battery pack, and it has no battery inside of it. This will allow you inside to run this unit a lot longer, but obviously when you're running it off of external power, you're not going to be weatherproof, so you won't be able to use it in the rain. The only thing that I think the Bosch beats the Dovoh with is their clamp. The Bosch clamp just feels a lot nicer. It also has pull-out feet, so you can just have it on the ground. and it just feels a lot more sturdy, whereas the Dovoh one works well, but it just feels a little bit more plasticky than the Bosch. But that is the only slight criticism I can give the Dovoh in comparison to the Bosch. If you want to see my previous thoughts on the Bosch laser level, just have a look at previous videos on my channel. But this Dovoh I've been using now for a couple of months, and I've been very happy with it. I haven't had any faults with it. It's turned on when I've told it to, and overall, for the price of it, I can highly recommend it. The Dovoh H3 at the moment on Amazon is £200, and the Bosch GLL 80CG is going for £690. So if I was to buy again, I would actually quite happily buy the Dovoh, because I can buy 3 of these for the price of one of these, and this hasn't given me any problems at all in the last 2 months of use. Overall, I'd recommend the Dovoh H3-360G to my friends and family. It's a lovely laser level, and especially for the price. I mean, a third of the price of the Bosch one, and it's doing everything the Bosch one can do. And this does come with a 5-year warranty for accuracy and a 2-year warranty against manufacture. Hope this video's been helpful for you, and I look forward to answering any questions in the comments. Have a lovely day.